Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Kober. Grocery stores, they're central to our lives, especially now as the pandemic, the second wave of the pandemic rolls in. And grocery stores are making changes. Some are obvious and some are not. Demand and sales are up, but prices are too. But here are some of the changes that they're making. Fewer trips and more groceries per trip. Online sales are up. Curbside pickup is more popular. Produce sales are high. Stores reconfigured. They're sanitized, wider aisles, and then fewer choices. Rationing of items, frozen food, a hot item right now. Local food supply chain, sourcing food locally, and meal kits, ready-to-eat meals for you to take home. All of that, those are some of the changes, and there are more. And with me to talk about those changes is the president of the New Hampshire Grocers Association, John Dumais. Welcome, John.
Hey, thank you for having me on.
You saw that list of changes I just put up on the screen. How many of those do you think are going to become permanent as we go into 2021?
I think they're all going to have some impact on the consumer and the stores going forward. We see that's going to be there. Certainly having the in-store, going to the store allows them to have, see some of the specials that are going on, have more variety that's available. But it's also by having less trips to the store, which is what they're doing, there's less exposure. And that's a reason that often they're staying at home.
Yeah,
there's lessons learned.
What would you add to the list?
Well, I'd say that don't forget the paper products. That certainly is something that may come back again. There's always that shortage there. There's still not quite a full land of that out there. In addition to that, we have a lot of the sanitizers that are going to be in short supply, the disinfectants, things for cleaning that now that we're going to be doing this for a longer period of time, they're going to be looking at refilling their shelves with that as well.
Yeah, so there could be shortages again, even though they're stockpiling to try to avoid that.
Right. I think the biggest lesson that everyone's learned so far is that it doesn't help to stockpile an awful lot of product. We found on the first wave that those who did it overbought, and the price actually came down afterwards. And that doesn't allow everybody to have enough product available.
Yeah, you know, I've been in and out of the grocery store myself. I actually go in and buy with my mask on and social distance, and I leave. But with this pandemic getting worse, I would assume shoppers are going to go to the grocery store less inside and take this curbside service.
That's a trend that we saw coming long before, and now it's going to even increase even more so. Certainly having curbside pickup means that you pay for it in advance with a credit card. You drive up, it's put in your car, and you drive home with it. Very simple system, very easy, especially for the working couple or the family.
And speaking of the card, technology is now playing more of a role. And I've seen some reports, John, in some of the press about a new device. Maybe it's not that new. They'll let shoppers pay for their groceries inside the store before they leave and avoid the checkout line.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 different models to that. One is that they have a tunnel where you take your shopping cart and you drive it through this arc, and it automatically scans everything in your cart, and you take it out of the car. The other one is that they're doing like a close distancing one, where you program it when you go into the store. You turn it on your cell phone, and as you pick things off the grocery shelf, it automatically scans them into your checkout, and then you pay for it that way, and you're out the door.
Yeah. So finally, if you have a prediction for grocery stores going forward the next few months, what is it?
Prediction is that they've learned that they need to be prepared for whatever happens. Certainly in the first wave, they had a lot to just rebuild the store with the distancing requirements, the safeguards, the plastic shields at the checkout stand. All of those criteria have come to debate already. But there's even more coming to that.
John Dumais, president of the New Hampshire Grocers Association. Thank you.